Burns fellow, your head sail designer or sail designer for Emirates Team New Zealand. We just had day 32 with the LEQ, along with the AC40. Wonderful flat conditions out on the back.
Yeah.
Break it down for us. How did you find the day?
Well, I haven't been out with since this block of AC40 sailing started. Last time was boat 2.5, so good to see the little boats again while the other one's on its way to the Northern Hemisphere. I'm pretty impressed with how the guys throw them around. Yeah,
no, they're manoeuvrable, aren't they?
Yeah, really are. I mean, it's going to be good racing later in the year.
Definitely. And it was quite a low range day. I mean, probably max we saw was 10 or 11.
Yeah, I think it's about right,
And down around the sort of 6 or 7 towards the end of the session.
Yep.
Impressive to see the boys up on foils most of the time.
Yeah.
A couple of duff tacks.
Well, yeah, and I mean, and pre-start's always going to test. I mean, it's one of the names of the game, isn't it? So
definitely.
Yeah. They're busy trying to do that. So it's all good practice, and also, you know, good setting up the systems just in general again for later in the year.
Definitely. We noticed a new set of sails on the LEQ.
Yeah, but they're actually standard one design sails, so they're the ones that we're going to be using later in the year in the events. So it's our first.
We're just dialing them in, getting strop lengths right, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and bad intentions. Oh God, I mean, got so many battens in these sails. That's my own fault, of course, because I designed them. But you know, you always got to play that game. So that's why we had that pause in the middle of the day. Early in the day was primarily just to do some retensioning, and we've still got a bit of work to do there. But yeah, it's just half of the course.
Understand. It's just basically balancing them between each other.
Yeah, exactly.
And that takes a lot of.
Yeah, because if you know, if batten 6 has got too much on it, probably batten 5 hasn't got enough. You know, and you know
that old game where you chase your tail sometimes.
Yeah.
So. Okay, but with a new set of sails, they look pretty good out of the bag.
Yeah, I mean, well, they're the same as everyone else is getting, and you know, we zeroed in on this after our initial sailing with the boat back in September, October, and then we kind of locked in the one design rule. A few little tweaks to the rule since then. You know, for instance, we're probably going to introduce the window that you might have seen on the other boat.
Yes.
That may come into the class just from a racing safety point of view, but yeah, we're still doing things, but the base sails themselves are pretty much locked in, or are locked in.
Now, the material we're using for that, is that an off-the-shelf thing?
Yeah. No, they're standard North 3DI 800 series.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I mean, on Josh's boat today, those are the sails that we first used on day one, so they're still going strong, you know. So done a lot of miles, those particular sails.
Definitely. No, I mean, obviously, yeah, we were up around sort of 30 days of hard sailing on them, and then they look really crisp.
Yep.
So as far as the sail design and development program goes, we're still using the tool, this test boat here?
Yeah. I mean, well, it's the only thing we've got available to us really. You know, on the big boat. We have to use old sails. We can't design any new sails until we launch our new one. We can do recuts up to 15%, I think it is.
Yes.
And so, you know, that's what we can do there. But until we start sailing again in Barcelona, you know, this is where it's at. Plus, as you can imagine, in design world, whilst we're not doing any new sail designs, there are other aspects of the boat that we need to contribute to.
Burns, thank you very much for your time. I'm sure there's a lot to debrief after that wonderful session.
Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah, and I just enjoyed watching little boats going round and round in circles.
That pre-start action is next level.
Yeah.
And how tight and how...
And I think it bodes well for the series, you know, that come up later in the year.
100%. No, fleet race, getting 6 of these on a start line is going to be...
interesting.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you very much.